Hello guys, this video is for those who want to learn Java programming in English. So guys, this first line import java.io.asterisk. This is very important line, and here io is a package, means you are using a package io. Now in second line you have to see, you have seen that the first line is ending with a semicolon. Every line ends with a semicolon except those lines which starts with the word public. So second line, public class, it's starting with the word public, therefore we are not ending it with a semicolon. Here public class, you have to give the particular name to the class. Therefore since this question is regarding the sum, that's why I have given the public class name as sum. So public class sum. Then in the next line you have to open a curly bracket, and again in the next line you have to write public static void main. Everything should be in small, and within the bracket you have to write string args, square bracket open and close. There should be a capital letter S in the string, and after a bracket you have to write throws io exception, capital I, capital O and capital E. Next line, curly bracket should be open. These all the lines are compulsory, you have to write it in every program. Now in next line, buffer red reader in, there will be space between buffer red reader in and in. Capital B capital R is equal to new buffer red reader. Again there will be space between new and buffer red reader. Now in within the bracket you have to write new input stream reader. There will be space between only new and input stream reader. Input stream reader is a single word, but there is a difference of only capital letters, capital I, capital S, capital R. And again within the bracket you have to write system.in, close both the brackets, semicolon. Now come to the next line. Here you have to input two numbers, as you have to find sum, and take another variable s equal to 0 to store the sum of the two numbers. So a and b, where you have to input two numbers, and s, where you have to store the sum of the two numbers. Now next line you will come and write system.out.println within the bracket, and within double inverted comma you have to write anything, whatever you want to display the message. Here I want to display the message enter the first number, that's why I have written enter the first number, and then semicolon after the bracket. And in next line you have to input the first number. A is equal to integer dot parse int in dot read line. Listen clearly, it is the way of inputting the, you have to, if you want to input integer, then this line you have to write. Okay, and now again in the second line I have to input the second number. So system.out.println, and I have to display them in a message enter the second number. Now b, again we have to input the number second number, that is b. So again I will write integer dot parse int within the bracket in dot read line, bracket open and close, and then semicolon. In this line capital I integer, without any space you have to write all the things, and after parse capital I, and within the bracket there is a line word which is also capital L, and then after this you have to just apply the logic, you have to find sum. Therefore I have in the next line I have written s is equal to a plus b, and then semicolon. Then come to next line. Now you have to print also the sum. System.out.println within the bracket, within the double inverted comma I have written sum is equal to, after double inverted comma you have to apply plus sign and the variable which you want to print. So I want to print the sum that is stored in s, so I have written s, and after after the bracket put semicolon. Now come the next line and close the curly bracket, and again come to next line and again close the curly bracket. These two curly brackets are the first closed curly bracket is the main curly bracket, and the second one is the class curly bracket. You have seen that in the beginning, after public class I have opened one curly bracket, and after public static void main I have opened one curly bracket. These two curly brackets should be closed at the end of the program, and that's why I have closed that curly bracket at the end. So like this our program is complete. Now I am going to show it how to run. So I am just doing it here to check that it's correct or not. So I have just input two numbers as there was the question. First I have put 10 and then 15 and press enter. So it's printing sum is equal to 25. Like this video.